There are things that tell you you've made it in the big bad world of show business.
Yes, millions in the bank, a mountain of white powder, groupies, and a hit piece from a magazine people no longer care about.
There's a lot of people who won't get that joke. Most millennials have no idea what a magazine is.
Mate, millennials don't watch our channel. They're too busy sitting at home dyeing their hair and trying to figure out what gender they are. They're too...
Anyway, a magazine called Private Eye has written a hit piece on us. With a circulation of 230,000 people, it's one of the best-selling print magazines. Then again, being one of the best-selling print magazines is like being the most liberal member of Hamas. Not a high bar.
It wasn't all negative. They did compare us to the Beatles, which is accurate because, like the Beatles, TRIGGERnometry is also run by a Jew.
Their central argument in criticising us is devastating. We host long-form podcasts.
Is that it?
No, they also said we lob softball questions at fringe weirdos. Never thought I'd hear anyone call Jay Leno, Bill Maher, Richard Dawkins and Jordan Peterson fringe weirdos.
So they're jealous of our guests and we do long-form interviews. That's their criticism.
They're correct. We should be like the mainstream media and do short-form interviews where we continually misrepresent and interrupt our guests.
I'd rather watch a tramp strung out on fentanyl singing Billie Jean than that.
To be honest, mate, that sounds better than 99.9% of all the content online. They also accused us of standing up for the right to do comedian Bernard Manning's old material.
If I had a choice between Bernard Manning's old material and Private Eye's new material, I know which one I'd pick.
Say what you like about Bernard, but if you dug him up, took his skeleton and propped it up in the studios of Have I Got News For You, he'd be the funniest one there. At least he wouldn't be banging on about Brexit the whole time.
I think it's fair to say Bernard Manning would have been pro-Brexit, mate. Anyway, Private Eye also made some shocking revelations about my private life. According to them, I take the bins out when my wife asks me to. This is serious.
You joke, but it is serious. Israeli rockets are far quieter than a woman who's been ignored on bin day. Plus, the sound of a rocket exploding doesn't last for weeks.
And the collateral damage is just as great. Rubble everywhere and the neighbours are up in arms.
The article also says that we want to go to America as that's where all the real nutters are.
People love to hate on America, but you have to admit that everything over there is just at a higher level. American nutters are the best nutters.
And by the best nutters, we obviously mean those who've received 12 COVID jabs, wear 6 masks and scream at anyone who goes near them and have more fat on them than a pork scratching.
These are obviously our people. Can't wait to sell them TRIGGERnometry face visors, pronoun badges, and this is my 4,233rd booster sticker, and maybe, if they're especially nuts, a copy of Private Eye.
He's joking. Even the Americans aren't that mental.
But that wasn't the only attack from a mainstream media publication on TRIGGERnometry this week. The New Statesman have placed me at number 46 on the right power list, whatever that is. Sounds too much like white power list for my liking.
That's a smear. I've seen you in the gym. There's no power there at all.
At least they spelt my name correctly, unlike yours.
That's a good point. Still, you're 4 places above Liz Truss.
And with good reason. I would be an incredible leader of the Conservative Party, because just like them, I'm not actually conservative. Thank you to our partners Give, Send, Go for sponsoring this video.
If you need to raise funds online but don't want to hand over your money to faceless big tech corporations, then Give, Send, Go is the place to do it. On Give, Send, Go, you can raise money for whatever you need for free. Whether you're in the US, the UK, Australia or Canada, you can raise funds for anything from business ventures and medical expenses to personal needs, churches and funeral costs. On Give, Send, Go, you can raise money for whatever you need.
We've met the people at Give, Send, Go, and we can tell you that they're absolutely aligned with us here at TRIGGERnometry on our approach to free speech. They've proved time and again that they won't cave to the mob, and that's why we're proud to partner with them. They don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk, unlike other big tech companies.
Give, Send, Go is absolutely free to use. With other crowdfunding sites, you'll pay between 5 to 10% of the money you raise. Give, Send, Go charges no money at all to use their platform. They believe you should be able to keep all the money you raise.
Starting a campaign on Give, Send, Go is easy and intuitive. Go to givesendgo.com today. That's givesendgo.com to start raising money for whatever's important to you. Oh, and while we've got you, if you like this, then definitely check out Francis's
Halal?
His halal takedown of woke Hollywood.
Fuck me, mate. We all know what we meant. And then he did her up the arse. Fuck me.
Oh, and while we've got you, if you like this, then definitely check out Francis's hilarious takedown of woke Hollywood. Check it out here.